guys, Joanna coming back in with the second battle replay of today. As I said in my last video, we are back at Athens yet again. The defending factions on the battlefield today, we have Bactria, who's being commanded by Boaz, Rome being commanded by P.T. Puck, Massilia here is being commanded by Checkers, and finally we have Massilia being commanded by Action Assassin. Solid name there. Very solid forces here on the attacking side as well. Let's get into some of the army comps. We'll start off with Boei here, who's being commanded by Ulfr. Ulfr is bringing with him 7 units of Axe Warriors, 7 Sword Followers, 2 units of Levy Freemen. He's also got some units over here, also I should come over here. 2 units of Celtic Bowmen. Only 2 units of Celtic Bowmen that I was able to see so far, and this is on the attacker side, so it's kind of strange that they only have 2 Celtics. He's also bringing a Ballista, and his general is a unit of Oathsworn. Moving on to his first ally here, and as you can see, they're pretty much all just kind of grouped up together for the most part. So this is going to be a pretty hellacious attack on this side of the settlement. So as I said, second army on the battlefield for the attackers. We'll get into Kush. Kush is being commanded by Armored Scarab. He is bringing with him 4 units of Kushite slaves, 6 Shotel warriors, 2 units of armored Shotel warriors, 2 units of regular slaves over here. There's 1 and 2. He is also bringing with him 2 units of Nubian bowmen, 2 Kushite archers, and his general is a unit of the Royal Bodyguard right there, cavalry. Third attacking faction on the battlefield today, we have Carthage, who's being commanded by Dan. He is bringing with him 5 Libyan infantry, 4 units of Gallic warriors, 2 Italian swordsmen, 2 units of Iberian swords, 1 noble fighter, 3 units of Cretan archers. He has a giant ballista, and a general is a normal general's bodyguard right there. And the final attacking army on the battlefield, we have the Pizza Maker bringing Arverni. He is bringing with him 6 units of Celtic warriors, 7 chosen swords, 2 units of Oathsworn, one of those being his general back there in his rear lines, and he is also bringing with him 4 units of the Gallic hunters. 47 minutes, 47 seconds long of a battle, and guys, I just want to take the opportunity real quick here to thank you guys. I'm actually noticing that we're getting very close to 1,700 subscribers already. I cannot even stress enough how amazing this ride has been so far. You guys are just absolutely awesome people. I thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. So yeah, let's get this one going here. Not sure what's going to happen. Actually, I see that the attackers have actually lined up some of their equipment here to try and block this ballista from being able to fire there for Massilia. But he is getting some good shots in. Actually, they're starting to move up their slave infantry and Kushite slave infantry to go grab these towers here. Carthaginian ballista has not taken any shots yet, but he is being fired upon currently. The shots are not very accurate, as I said, because of the units there, because of the towers there blocking the free range of shot. Oh, what is that? Already starting to see some defenders here. We have a unit of Desert Legionnaires there for Massilia. Kush is bringing up 2 of his tortoises on this side as well. Some more units here. We have another unit, Bactria and Hillman there. Shots now coming straight out. I don't know if he's trying to maybe hit this tortoise. I'm not sure exactly where Rome is trying to shoot. We do have Bactria over here firing. Maybe he's trying to sneak some shot. Nope, he's firing at the unit of Levy Freeman here. I mean, he could try and get an angle shot through here to hit this one of these ballistas. He might be able to actually get a couple of them if he aimed well enough. He might be able to get a couple of those ballistas there. But Massilia way out here, trying desperately to get some shots in. Looks like maybe he's hitting a little bit. No, these shots are all getting close. Getting close. Not able to make any shots land home though. Starting to see some more of the defending factions start to show up. We do have a breach now that has been broken through here by Kush. Some more Bactria and Hillman, unit of Celtic warriors there for Massilia. Some more Desert Legionnaires, Bactria and Hillman. Desert Legionnaires. Legionnaires again. Oh, here comes the archers now. We're going to start to... Wow. Okay, so that breach opened up a lot more to see here of the defenders. Some heavy Numidian skirmishers. Some more of the Syrian heavy archers. Actually, he's got a unit of Eastern slingers up on the wall. Triarii there for Rome. More of the desert cohort coming in here. Armored Numidian Rider General. Bactrian Royal Cavalry General. Some normal thorax swordsmen and Theraeus spears. And some more units of Bactrian hillmen there for the defenders. Is Kush pushing through the breach here? No, he's just made the breaches. Are we pushing through here? No, not just yet. Looks like the rest of their armies are starting to move forward here now. I'm kind of surprised actually with Messaceae being on the battlefield. There's none of their normal tricks of the medium shot cavalry that's coming out. Very surprised by that actually. But yeah, still not no attacking coming through the walls just yet. But we do have some really good kill pockets here by the defenders. Taking some losses there from that wall coming down. This unit down 17 men now. And these, actually the towers that have moved up are actually starting to fire down on these guys with the scorpions on top. Do we have artillery firing? Still none on the attacker's side for Carthage. What about Boii? Nope, he is not firing either. I mean, with all of the armies that they're able to see so far. Oh wait, what is he doing? They're burning the gate down too. Wow, 2 units here. The slave infantry are burning the gate down here for the attackers. More units here starting to move over here for Messaceae. So they do have a pretty solid defense here. Oh, here it comes. Fire from the giant ballista now coming in. Oh god, good shots there. Thorax swordsmen, both of these units taking some pretty good losses. 11 out of that unit, 16 out of this unit. Wow, good shooting there. Did any of the units back here take losses? Not just yet, no. More units still moving around. Boii is still not firing. Let's see if Carthage fires again. It says that he's firing. Let's just wait for the shot to go. Here it comes. Big volley again coming over the walls. Good shot there. Oh, actually, didn't kill any of those guys. Oh wow, look at that! Landed right at that guy's foot there. Amazing. Okay, so Arverni has brought up a couple of his tortoises on this side as well, knocking down 2 more wall sections. So a lot of breaches made. A lot of breaches made so far. Still another tortoise way back over here, so the attackers do have another opportunity. More of Massilia now showing up. We have some of the hoplites here. The Massilian Theraeus spears already in their square formation, which is actually a pretty good defensive ability. And these Massilian Gallic hunters trying to do battle against 2 units of Gallic hunters. I don't think that's going to work out very well for the mercenary Gallic hunters there. Yeah, you can see them losing numbers very quickly. Very, very quickly. Oh, actually, this unit of Gallic hunters over here is doing pretty bad. They're down to 50 men already left. A lot more of Rome here has shown up. Let's see what he's got. Some Legionnaires. Praetorian Guard. Ooh, nasty unit. Very nasty unit there. 2 units of regular Legionnaires. We do have some of the auxiliary Syrian archers there. General Bodyguard and a unit of Legionnaire Cavalry. And Bactria is falling back. Wow, the defenders are just pulling back from the walls on this side. That's actually very... I don't know if I like that. They're just letting this whole front courtyard be gone, which it could quite possibly be pretty bad here for Massilia. If the attackers move quick enough, they could come around and just cut off a lot of the Massilia units here, which is not good. Definitely not good for the attackers, but Bactria is just in a full-on retreat away. Do want to say again here, this is the town center right there for Athens. This is very confusing to me. I don't know why Rome is now pulling back. Everybody on this side is pulling back. I don't agree with this. That doesn't make any sense. Actually, no. Macesely, sorry, going to be confusing these names here and there. Macesely is bringing some units back forward. He's bringing up some armored spears. Bactria has a unit of their Bactrian Hillmen here. These guys are going to start getting hit by some of the artillery there from Boii. This Carthage's artillery is still firing. It says that he's firing. I'm not sure how much further he can shoot, though. But this, all right here, this is in terrible danger of being shot by the Carthaginian artillery. And if Boii has the aim, he could be able to get some shots over here as well. But yeah, this is going to just be open land here now for the attackers. They're just going to take over this whole front section of the courtyard. Firing still coming down over here. Good shot in onto that Bactrian Hillman there. These two units of armored Numidian spearmen switching into their shield screen position. But Masilla does not seem to be pulling back. I think he's moving back some of his units here, but he's making a bit of a defensive formation with some thorax swordsmen there. He's still holding the walls. Nope, actually he's moving some of his units back here as well. I don't know why the defenders are just giving up the walls like this. But Kush is already pressing in, and here comes the Kush general, actually. He's going to come rampaging through the streets, probably going to slam into the back of the Hastades. Nope, he's just going to keep on going. Oh, no, he is going to hit him. Okay, so here comes a charge in onto the back of his Hastati unit. And that's going to be wrecked. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't get why the defenders pulled back. This is a very large area for them to just give up like this. They're giving up towers. I mean, you got to fight for the walls. You have to fight for the walls. They are trying to make some defensive positions back here on their next available choke points, but I mean, they're still very, very susceptible to shots from the heavy artillery there from the attackers. So I don't know why. Again, I don't know why they pulled back as quickly as they did. Rome's units that were up here just getting absolutely swallowed up. So Levy Freeman there from Boii, Kushite slave infantry as well. Still hearing shots. I don't see where they're landing. Is the artillery still firing? Nope, he is done firing. What about Boii? Boii says he is still firing. Let's see where he's going to shoot. Let's just follow his rounds. Coming straight on over here, and not really very many kills on that one. But still, now Masilla is just full-on retreat away from the walls as well. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't agree. Again, I know I said it already once, but I'm going to say it again. I just do not agree with this form of defense. Ooh, good shot there, ripping through both of these units who are clumped up. 149, 118 left in these units. These guys are not having a good day right here. Just burning alive. Yeah, not a good time there for the defending units there, as they're still pulling back. They're still retreating. And Kush is not letting up. Kush is just going to go in. Does have his general at the front of his lines coming in. They're going to get a good charge in onto some legionnaires and desert legionnaires there. Being followed quickly up by two full units of Shotel warriors. Now Boii is making their way up the road here, so it is pretty much just like a mad dash for the attackers to come around and try and catch as many of these units as they can while they're retreating. Sicilian general pulling back. Look at all these units just running away. Don't get it. I do not understand. Oh, wait a second. Here comes some cavalry for Hellenic cataphracts. Bactrian Hellenic cataphracts have made their way out. Is there cavalry on the other side? No. So there's only one unit of cavalry here. Looks like they're just kind of walking now. Maybe they're going to try and make their way through this breach point, which, I mean, if they want to do this, they can. It's not going to work out very well, though. We have some more Celtic warriors coming back. Bactria is, in fact, going to come through this breach point, maybe? Yep, here he comes. He is going to come through the breach point. We do, like I said, that other unit of Celtic Warriors have now moved back over here. This one unit here is going to be able to get some good javelins, maybe? Let's see. No, they're just going to charge in. The cavalry is kind of being useless right now. They have 0 charge bonus right now, so they're just getting hung up. Some more Celtic Warriors coming back over here, going to slow them up. And we have some chosen swordsmen for Arverni making their way in as well. Finally, the shock cavalry is starting to make their way through these Celtic Warriors. They've neutralized the tower again, but there's still no charge bonus. They're just getting caught up here in the breach point. Chosen swordsmen, if they make their way over here as well, this Hellenic Cataphract unit is going to be useless. Let's get back up over here to the front line. Kush General still riding around. He's got 68 kills so far to his name. Thorax Swordsman here being tasked to hold back 3 units of Celtic Warriors for Arverni there. Any more defensive? No more defensive positions. So they really have just pulled so far back. Wow. I hope they realize that this is the town center right there. The more they pull back, I mean, where are they going? Where are they? They're making defensive positions back over here now. Well, I mean, as the attackers are... Oh, wait, here comes the cavalry. Let's see what they're going to do. They were able to finally make it through those Celtic warrior units. Looks like... Oh, my God. Absolutely destroyed. Wrecked. How many kills did they get? 0 kills. Oh, God. That was a gigantic... That was a gigantic waste of money. I hate to be a jerk like that, but that's all I see right there is just a massive waste of money. Hellenic Royal Cataphracts, 0 kills, and is just completely annihilated. Wow. They got caught up in the breach point here. It looks like they got through a little bit. They got some kills. No, they didn't get any kills. I don't understand what the point of bringing that cavalry out was. Probably could have done a lot more damage with them inside the settlement there, but anyway, let's continue on here, moving with the attack. All of the sword followers, basically Boii and Kush, are just having a free stroll here through the city of Athens. Arverni still moving units up. Carthage now finishing, bringing the rest of his army up and into the settlement. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you again for the consistency of views and comments and everything for my channel. You guys are just, yeah. This is a little bit of a filler spot here, but you guys are making me feel very, very happy, and you know, it's definitely an awesome ride so far. I didn't expect any of this to be the way that it is. So, Stadi front line, legionnaires behind them, Celtic warriors, Basilian, Thoreo's spears, hoplites, 2 other units there that we just lost sight of. This is probably all Bactrian Hillmen there in the town center. So units still pressing forward. I'm actually going to put a little fast forward on here because, you know, it's just a bunch of units moving forward, so no real fighting going on just yet. I mean, we've seen a couple of units. I still don't understand why the defenders just pulled back. Like they could have done so much more here. They could have held very, very well at these walls here. I mean, even with the artillery there, they still could have held really well. They had a lot of opportunities here that they've given up on. I mean, but with the units retreating, the Carthaginian ballista is up to 373 kills, and the Boii ballista is at 258. I have a feeling that if they had brought their units up closer to the walls here and actually fought behind the walls that you couldn't see through, I mean, even if they just did this and that, like the defensive kill pockets, the artillery really wouldn't have been able to get that many kills. They really would not have been able to, but with all of the units retreating, I mean, just look at all of the death from the units just running away. I mean, these are the 2 units of Hastati that got killed here, but I mean, just look at this road coming up here. So many units are dead. So many men lost their lives trying to retreat, even back over here. More units, more men just dying. Unnecessarily, in my opinion. Now capturing this gate. Completely undefended gate again. Very, very strange. And then a little fast forward again here. Wow. I mean, the defenders, at least they're using this hill, right? Now Bactria is starting to pull the Syrian archers back. This is actually a really good hill here for the defenders. They're going to be able to place a lot of their archers up here, but Bactria is pulling his archers away. I guess he's just going to let Rome do what he can do first, and then the Bactrian archers will be in reserve. Yeah, really... This is a very confusing defense so far. This is a very, very confusing defense. Let's see what's going to happen here. Some Celtic warriors moving up. Front line here, 2 units of Kushite slave infantry there. Axe warriors behind them from Boii. Comes all of the Kush archers here, the 2 units of Nubian bowmen, 2 units of Kushite archers. They're going to start moving up. Oh, let's see, Legionnaires. Ooh, Thorax pikemen, that's a good unit. There's a good unit of pikes there. Thorax swords, 4 more units of hillmen back here in the town center. Usually you would use your hillmen as your front line, not your bigger troops. Like, I mean, Rome here, he's got his 2 units of Hastati there and a unit of regular legionnaires up at his front line. That makes a lot of sense there. But yeah, Syrian archers still holding fire. Looks like maybe he's trying to get a shot off. Or he's just thinning his lines back out yet again. Kushite archers pushing up yet again. Kushite slave infantry starting to make their way up. Carthage making his way around over here. The singular attacker who's making his way around this way. Which there are several opportunities, or several ways to come through. He can come here, he can come here, and he could also wrap all the way around and come in behind them. For the defenders, I should say there. We do have some of the bowmen here now for Kush getting some shots up onto this hill. Getting some really good shots down onto this unit of archers. Second unit not... Oh, they are starting to fire? Some of them are starting to fire, but yeah, Rome's going to have to pull this unit back. Losing almost half that unit so far. 36 kills, over half the unit gone. Not a good kill-death ratio there at all. Now we have, what are the Therios? This is all just javelins. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys, for any of the newer players that are watching my videos, you guys do know you can turn off auto fire, right? For your infantry, so they won't just waste their javelins or pilas on slave infantry. Because, yeah, that's exactly what just happened here. These 2 units just used all of their ammunition Don't think hopefully the Thoreos didn't throw there. They did. They threw 3, not a whole lot. But yeah, you guys can turn off that. You don't have to fire your javelins right off the bat. Rome's starting to pull that unit of Hastati back. Now we have the Arverni archers up here firing into the Bactrian Syrian archers, getting some good kills on them, down to 108 in that unit, 103 there. So the defenders' archers are now being forced back. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, the Eastern Slingers getting really close up to the combat. So here we go, Axe Warriors taking on some of the Numidian Spearmen here for Mesacily. So action has resumed. Armored Spearmen going to come up and try and get into these Axe Warriors as well. A lot of javelins again being thrown by these Desert Legionnaires. It's actually a pretty good tactic so far by the attackers, just throwing up not the greatest of units, and they're just soaking up all of these javelins. Hopefully the archers aren't firing, the slingers aren't firing as well. Does not look like they are. But yeah, the defenders are just pretty much all just blobbed up right here. I mean, they could have held, there's so many more positions they could have held. They could have tried to have held this gate. There's a lot of opportunities that I think the defenders missed out on here. Starting back at the beginning with not defending the walls, which I definitely will promote. Defending the walls is massive. Massive. Bactria now losing a unit of Assyrian archers here. Down to 33 men, wavering, running away into the Syrian archers there for Rome. This unit now routed. So far, very well done by Kush and Arverni with their archers. Just getting some good kills. Not a whole ton of kills. Not a high number yet of kills, but just enough kills to be able to start pushing back the defenders' archers. Oof. Oh, killed the wrong guy there. That was an accidental shot. Killed the wrong guy. Friendly fire, it happens. It definitely happens. We have some of the Celtic warriors there from Massilia have come up to help the armored Numidian spearmen there for Mesacily. Axe warriors still just not doing very well. Right behind them, another unit of Celtic warriors. What is Boii sending up here? A couple more units of Axe warriors. A lot of Celtics and the Kushite slave infantry making their way back up again. I don't think Rome has... Maybe the Hastati still has a little bit of javelins left? Or Pila left? Let's see. Nope, front line is just going to come right out and clash together, which I don't think in the end is going to work out here for Rome. He's setting up a unit of his legionnaires, though. Slowly. No urgency to fight. They're just going to march. Gotta love Rome. Alright, here comes another volley. Let's see. Volleying over their lines, getting into some of the Axe warriors here. Kush slave infantry pulling back out of the fight. Axe warriors doing pretty good work here against the Hastati. Wow. Swing back over onto the other side here. We do see some of the defending forces. Numidian spearmen are starting to lose here. Do have some Desert Legionnaires that have moved up for Mesacily. Second unit of Desert Legionnaires now forming a wall behind them. And Mesacily is going to fall back a little bit. What's he doing? Nope, he's going to charge back in to these Axe Warriors. Axe Warriors are now going to pull back. Thoreos spears. Actually, Sword Followers getting some good javelins. Wow. So a lot, actually some pretty good bait and switch tactics, if you will, here for Boii. Getting some good javelin kills. This Desert Legionnaire unit down 33 men so far. Some Thoreos spears here for Bactria. They should be firing. They should be firing, yeah. Fire into the Levy Freeman. I'd be firing at the Sword Followers, honestly. Much better unit to try and get rid of. We have some of the Axe Warriors here for Boei climbing up onto the wall, and a second unit of Axe Warriors coming in on the ground. Let's see how this is going over here. Is Carthage pushed up? Not really. He's just standing here, and Rome is forming into attacking Testudo. Legionnaire cohort is that important here. Threo spears solid, but now they're going to start getting shot. And some of these guys are facing the wrong way, so there's going to be some good kills in that Threo spear unit. Oh, sorry there. And really good shots. This unit is just getting picked apart here. Gallic Hunters just standing here for Massilla, not firing, not even attempting to shoot back. And now these Threo spears under 100 men are going to run away. 2 units of Gallic Hunters standing here for Massilla, not doing anything. Carthage is starting to branch out a little bit more. He's probably going to come down this road. Gallic Hunters is 4 units of Gallic Hunters now coming around. Do see the Messacelee general, though. He has swung back around behind Rome and Massilla's formation. Fighting has begun down on the ground over here. Axe Warriors taking on this unit of Desert Legionnaires, which not going to work out very well for the Axe Warriors. But again, they are just causing the defenders to just use more of their javelins. So again, hats off to the attackers. They're just making the defenders use all of their defensive abilities. Just waste all of their javelins on some not really good units. Not good unit at all. I mean, Axe Warriors, it's like a tier 2 unit, maybe, for Boei. I don't really see very many people bring Axe Warriors with Boei, so I'm going to guess that this was the entire reason that he brought Axe Warriors, was just to bring them up and let the defenders use all of their javelins on them. Which, again, great idea. It's working off so far. Sword Followers in here, mixing it up with some of the Bactrian Threo spears. Desert Legionnaires, another unit of Desert Legionnaires there for Messacelee. Messacelee and Massilla on this side. Defense not looking very good. Starting to bring up some more units. Another unit of Desert Legionnaires on their way up there. Let's see how this attack is going. Stadi's still there. Wow, that unit of Stadi's still there. But here we go. Some more Celtic Warriors coming in. Axe Warriors, Celtic Warriors. So you're starting to see a little bit of a trend here. A lot of Celtic Warriors and Axe Warriors as the front line for the attackers, along with these units of Kushite Slave Infantry. I mean, they have all of their big heavy hitters back here. Just look at this. Chosen Swords and Oathsworn are ready to go. Once this starts falling, these units are just going to plow their way through this front line. And I don't think the defenders are ready for it. I really don't think that they are in any way, shape, or form ready for it. I mean, there's so many of units back over here for Messacelee, which, I mean, they gave up so much already. Why not just give up more? I would hold... They could hold there. They could obviously have to hold this hill. I mean... Wow. I still can't... I just cannot get over the fact that he just ran away so fast from that initial line there. Oh, wait. Where'd that unit come? Oh, they came down off the wall. Good job there by the defenders. Threo spears. Now they just need to go in and start fighting. Okay. So we do have some sword followers that have moved up here, taking on these Desert Legionnaires. Now they're going to be surrounded. But I still don't even think this unit of Threo spears is really going to do very much against these sword followers there. Now they're forming into their square formation. That's confusing. Also, don't know why they're doing that. They should just be trying to kill this unit as fast as they can, because now we have some Shotel warriors for Kush making their way up. And here they come. They're going to come on in and charge now into the backs of these Thoreo spears. That's not going to look out. That's not going to be good. These Shotel warriors are probably just going to crush right through these Thoreo spears. Look at that. Yeah, numbers just going. Losing men very, very quickly. Sword followers are going to be alright here very soon. Once this Thoreo spear unit is gone. What do we have coming up? Some more Celtic warriors there for Masilla. This line over here is actually holding pretty good. The Desert Legionnaires are doing a pretty good job. Thoreo spears there. Some of the Thorax swordsmen right behind these Desert Legionnaires. Getting some good javelins in. Do hear some archer fire coming up. We have the Arverni archers here, Gallic hunters, getting some shots. It looked like they were firing up over the building here. Sword followers now cycling in onto this unit of Desert Legionnaires. Carthage is now engaged on this side at least. He does have all of his Gallic warriors and one unit of Libyan infantry over there. But Carthage is now engaged, getting into some of these Legionnaire cohort with mercenary Scutari. It says the unit is losing. That's interesting. Wait, what is this? Oh crap, how did this unit get through here? Mercenary Italian swordsman through onto 2 units of Bactrian Hillmen, and they are just cutting these guys up. Wow. One of the units of Hillmen starting to break. Artillery coming. I'm sorry, artillery. Archer fire now coming in onto the back of this Bactrian Hillman unit. They're going to be gone. Wow. And all that with just 1 unit of mercenary Italian swordsmen. 126 kills for that unit, now starting to waver. But it's just basically just like a game now. Like they're just killing units as they want to. The attackers are just getting rid of units when they want to. So very well done there again. I mean, it's just Bactrian Hillman, but it's still more infantry that's going to be gone for the defenders. Swing back over onto this side, see how Boii is doing. Thoreo spears, Desert Legionnaires. I mean, look at what's left for the reserves. They still have a ton of units here. Carthage has pretty much his entire army. Aside of some of his units of Libyan infantry, mercenary Scutari, and that 1 unit of Italian swords that were in there, he's got his whole army. Now Rome is retreating some of his units. Oh, Praetorian Guard, I didn't see that. Uh-oh. This could be a problem for the Libyan infantry. You see those purple capes come running. That could be a big problem. Yeah, Carthage is going to start sending up some more of his infantry here. He's got 3 more units coming up. 2 Iberian swordsmen, 1 more Italian swordsman. Or is that? Yeah, it's Italian swordsman coming up. Sicily starting to shift some of his heavy skirmishers around. So far, so good on that side, I would say. Bactrian general has pulled back over here. Where did the Massacelian general go? Where did the Massacelian general go? Can't see him right now. "12 minutes, 51 seconds left in this battle. Guys, I just want to say again here real quick, thank you for the continued support of the channel. Feel free to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button there on my videos, guys. That would definitely help out a lot. Plus, that will give me the ability to, talk with you guys and see what your ideas are and everything like that. As far as how you think the defenders did, the attackers did, on any of the battles, not just this one. But yeah, also get on over there, check out Ellington and Gorm's channel. They are the other 2 members of the Backseat Generals. Gorm is doing a lot of self-help videos, I guess you'd call them. And Ellington just continues to just bang out some more of those battle replays that he's been doing. So I think he's just doing some more of the last GCSL tournament battle replays. So he's trying to get them finished off. But yeah, make sure to get on over there, check out their channels as well. And to me, it just seems like the defenders are just, yeah, they're just losing. Like, Masilla really doesn't have many units left. Masacely doesn't really have a whole lot of units left. They're pushing themselves way too thin. And now oh no, what, why? He's got his skirmisher units coming over here towards Libyan infantry. That's not going to be good. If the Carthaginian general was over here, this would be just really bad for the defenders. I don't know why. This is very confusing. Now he's going to run them away. Why bother bringing them over here then? Oh, wait. We got some Roman cavalry coming in, sneaking their way in over here behind Carthage. I think Carthage saw it, though. Yeah, he did. He's moving a unit of his noble fighters over here. But Rome could still try and sneak through here, but we do have the Carthaginian general there, so we'll definitely have to try and keep an eye on that. Here they come. Roman cavalry is doing just that. Looks like maybe he's going to make it through. Nope. Iberian swordsman coming back. Rome does see that. He's going to stop. So he has pulled his cavalry up. Let's see how the fighting's going over here. Kush now coming in, giving Boii a hand with some of these Desert Legionnaires, Desert Cohort. Another unit of Desert Cohort making their way up. Bactrian general just sitting here, watching his units get killed. This is going to break soon here too. Good volleys. Who's firing that? Is it these archers? Yeah, Celtic bowmen getting some really great shots in onto the backs of these thorax swordsmen here. Really good shots. Not looking good. We have yet another unit of Thoreo spears making their way over here for the defenders. Thorax pikemen making their way out. That's a gamble. That's a pretty big gamble. With the amount of Gallic hunters that are right here, I'm not even a person who uses pikes. That's not a thing I would do. I would not bring these pikemen out. I mean, their armor is good. It's 90, but 4 units of archers eventually will break through it. And if he turns, oh no. No. Oh, that's not good. These guys are going to be able to get shot in the side now. Pikes have now been deployed. And I wouldn't be surprised if these, yeah, they're going to switch targets. They're going to start firing into these thorax pikemen. Pikes are now have pulled their pikes back and now are reforming here by the side of this building. Arverni archers could just easily come back around over here and just fire into the side of them there. Let's see what's going back over here. So Masacely is still playing around with his archers, or his ranged corps I should say. Rome cavalry has pulled way back over here. They're sitting in front of the gate. Oh, he did recapture it. Okay. Oh wait, no, the attackers never even captured that gate. That's funny. 8 minutes 27 seconds left in this battle, and it's been a slow one, but a lot of lessons have been shown here. First and foremost, defend the walls, guys. Defend the walls. Don't just give up, because I mean, these guys, the defenders, are just getting murdered back over here, which is going to eventually allow Boii, Arverni, Kush, whoever else is still over here, to just come around into the back of all of the rest of the infantry here. So always defend the walls. Second thing is, when you see giant artillery like that, don't just leave your units. I mean, there was a lot of stuff just standing here for the defenders. Don't just leave it out. Put it behind buildings. Hide it behind the walls. You know, do be constructive with your defense. Don't just assume. Don't just stand there, because you're going to get killed. You're going to get killed. Like we saw the artillery units there for Carthage and Boii, I mean, the Carthaginian one had almost 350 kills. He didn't even have to move. He just stood there and fired because the defending units stood there and let themselves get killed. So, a couple of lessons hopefully were learned by the attackers. Hopefully some of you newer players will be able to see this video and, you know, get some ideas of things not to do as a defender. Did they give up this hill? They didn't. Okay. So the defenders still have this hill so far. Wasn't sure if maybe the attackers snuck a unit through here, but this is now done. This is going to break through these Thorax swordsmen. About to start getting surrounded. The Thoreo spear... Where'd the pikes go? Oh, the pikes pulled back to this hill here, facing the wrong direction. This is not looking good on this side as well for the attackers. Here comes the Boii Oathsworn General. He's going to come in and probably just finish these Celtics. Yeah. Celtic and Desert Cohort not looking very good. They're going to start falling very soon. So here comes another avenue for the attackers to come through. Let's get back up over here onto the front line. See how our Verney and Boii mixture, a little bit of cushion here as well. How they're doing. They're just moving the line back. I mean, the initial defensive line was here. And they are just pushing the defenders back and back and back. See how Carthage is doing over here. Yeah, he's putting in some serious work. Noble fighters have made their way into combat. 90 kills so far for them. Libyan infantry there with 79. Scutari here, 142. This unit of Italian swords, 68. How are his bowmen? Let's see. Cretan archers, 142. 212. And his other unit there with 194. Very well done. Musaysili has now pulled back again, leaving 3 units of Libyan infantry just standing over here for Carthage. Oh wait, they got through! Oh god. That is just not good. That is just really not good. We have 4 units of Gallic warriors who have made their way through into the defensive back lines, essentially. And some of them don't even have any kills. 0, 0, 13, 7. This wasn't defended. This road right here was not even defended. Musaysili in general has come over here. He's going to start taking some javelin volleys. Celtic warriors finally reacting. They're going to come in and get these Gallic warriors there. But Carthage is now surrounding the defensive units here. Triarii just getting cut down. This unit of Praetorian Guards now just getting mauled by a unit of Gallic hunters. I did see some cavalry. Oh, here comes the Roman cavalry. He's coming back around. Maybe he's going to try and come in and help. Where is the... He's down to 73. There's the Bactrian general. 54 men left in that unit. We do have the Roman general now charging over here. He's going to get a good charge in onto the back of this Gallic warrior unit. So good job there by Rome, trying to come over here and at least hold this flank, but it's crumbling. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left in this battle replay, and the defenders are just starting to lose worse than they were before. Yeah, this is all open here now, so all of these attacking units can easily make their way around, start getting up into the defenders' backs, basically. Legionnaire cavalry here just holding. More of the defenders are just shattering now. The Cretan archers here for Carthage able to step forward, getting some good shots, killing some more of the Celtic warriors there. See how the Massilla general is doing. 73 out of 80 still. Bactrian Royal Guard general is 54. Where's the other generals? Roman generals down to 17 men left. Massilian general 65. He's just going to come charging in. No, he stopped. Okay, good. I thought he was going to charge into his own men. Thorax pikemen here trying to do their best. So they're not even really involved in combat. They're just there. But look at that. Oh, pro move there by the attackers. Sneaking a unit of chosen swordsmen through. They're going to push back all 4 of the units of the Numidian skirmishers. And they're still going. Chosen swordsmen are still going. And the Numidian, they're just going to keep running away. Musaysili's just going to keep running away. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left, and there's nothing left for this defense. This is their strongest point here now. 2 units of Desert Legionnaire, oh, I'm sorry, 1 Legionnaire, 1 unit of Desert Cohort. They have this road blocked. I'll say that. This road here, for the time being, solid defensive position. Anywhere else, nothing. 0 solid defensive positions anywhere. And again, I hate to say it again, it all stemmed from just giving up the walls. This battle could have gone really in a different direction if the defenders actually stayed on the walls. Bactrian General here now just wavering. Yeah, he's going to probably break. There he goes. Bactrian General is gone. I don't think there's a lot of Bactria left, though. He's got some of his archers up here. Thorax Pikemen here taking on the 2 units of Shota Warriors, but with their general leaving, yeah, he's already dying anyway. Wow. Roman General now starting to waver as he charged into a unit of Chosen Swords by himself. Armored Numidian Riders going to test their hand against these Chosen Swordsmen. Probably going to get some kills. Hopefully he pulls back out of there, though. These hoplites not going to fare very well. Yeah, these Libyan infantry is going to kill them. The Macedonian General's on his way out the door as well. Did he get off? The Macedonian General got off of his cavalry. Alright, I never understand that. I'm just going to go out here and say this right now. I never understand why people take generals off of their cavalry, especially when they're a defender. Cavalry is so much more effective on their horses than they are on the ground. Plus, you took a cavalry general to begin with. Why would you take him off his horses? But yeah, look at this. 124 for that unit, 86, 75, 108. I don't think a lot of these kills came from range, though. I think this is pretty much all melee. But they're starting to get beaten up. 42 seconds left. This is it. Wow. Wow. A lesson of what not to do on defense. Defend the walls. They're there for a reason. I mean, let's just shoot. I'm going to put it on slow motion and try and just... What did the attackers have? They had 2 breaches on this side. 2, 4, 5, 6 breaches on this side. They obviously weren't using their towers very much. They just had the towers pushed up for the Scorpions on top. Did they have the heavy artillery? Yeah, they had giant artillery. They were bombarding back over here, as you could see. I just... This was the beginning of the end. Once they started pulling back, I mean, they tried to hold, but they didn't have really good positions to hold. They backed themselves into a corner, which, as a defender, you don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that as a defender. I mean, look at how much is left. Carthage still has almost all of his army. Wow. Alright, let's get into the kills here. We'll start off with Ulfer and Boii. General 118, sword followers here, 149, 145, 193, 146, 207, 183. Gallic Hunter's one of them with 163 kills. His ballista 265. Axe Warriors 120, 105, and his Levy Freeman here 51 and 57. Getting into Dan here with Carthage once the game catches up. There we go. General 0 kills. His ballista 343. Cretan Archers 195, 244, 170. Libyan Infantry 218, 178. Gallic Warriors here 170 and 69. Iberian Swordsmen 96, 84. Italian Swords 126, 68. Noble Fighters 216. Mercenary Scutari 192. Pizza Maker here with Arverni. Oathsworn General 123. Other unit of Oathsworn only 51. But look at, they're not even used in combat. Chosen Swords 175, 202, 224, 207, 103, 191, 188. Gallic Warriors here, or sorry, Celtic Warriors 101, 103, 129, 113, 84. And his Hunters 98, 65, 42, 41. Armored Scarab here with Kush, his General 122 kills. Archers 99, 64. Kushite Slave Infantry not known for kills. Shota Warriors 305, 205, 121, 208, 270, 126. His armored Shoto warriors didn't even need to get used. 8 and 13. That's crazy. Kushite slave infantry with 90 kills there. Getting into the defenders, Roman general 34, Legion cavalry 19. Syrian archers doing pretty well though. 108, 107, 208, 293. So very well done with Roman, his archers. Hastati 153, 144, 100, 137. Getting into his legionnaires 132, 170, 121, 246, 133, 150. Praetorian Guard 183. Getting into checkers here with Massilla. Massilian general here, 36 kills. Yeah, Celtic. The Gallic hunters just got thrashed. Hoplites didn't really do very much. Celtic warriors 121, 175. Thereo spears here 106, 100. These guys have a unit of thorax swordsmen here with 131 kills. 131, yeah. Boaz here with Bactria general 30 kills. Those cataphracts just got murdered. 0 kills for them. His Syrian archers, though, 100, 200, 101. Very well done there with those archers. A lot of hillmen. Wow, that is a lot of hillmen for defense. Wow. 7 units of hillmen for a defense. That's crazy. Thorax pikesmen, 89. Thorax swordsmen, 91, 88. Thereo spears, 59 and 63. Finally, we have Missasili here. And looks like he just brought his big boys. Numidian Rider General 107. His ranged 127, 89, 112. Spears didn't do anything. Cohort 148. This unit with 10 didn't even get into a fight. Barely got into a fight. Actually lost more men than they killed. Desert Legionnaires 109, 137, 161, 127, and 135. Alright guys, well, this is the end of the second battle replay here for today. Make sure to check out my live stream tonight. We're going to be playing some new games. Actually, one specific main new game. Another Arma 3 mission will be coming out that was made by Dan here. As you can see, Ulford, Dan, and Armored Garb all part of the Hungry Wolves team. So, alright guys, well, this is going to be the end. Like I said, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will talk to you guys soon.